to do a quick video. I don't know. I haven't been reading on my page in a while, so I felt compelled to do so, especially with the 11/11 portal that is opened up today, as well as going into the full moon tomorrow. I believe it's the full moon in Taurus if you follow Western astrology. So, like I said, I just felt compelled to do a reading. I don't want to be on here too long. Just following my intuition as well as the path of my own personal journey and spiritual work. Um, Getting more back being authentically me. So that is what I'm here to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick energy read, just see or any messages that I need to receive or anybody else does. I'm just gonna go from there. So first things first, I already have my incense going. Just gonna use a little bit of my Florida water to cleanse my aura. Alright, go ahead, and I have my ancestor money here. Burn a little of that because I am at my altar. I'm not going to show everything, of course, but I am at my altar, so I'm going to burn my little ancestor money for my ancestors. Ancestors, angels, spirits, guides. Thank you for the opportunity another day to be authentically me. As I am healed, you are healed. What messages do we have for the 11/11 portal, as well as the full moon in Taurus that comes in tonight? I'm going to start with my crystal and see. So, ancestors, angels, spirits, guides. What messages do we have? Stop it, Cujo. Talking to my cat. What messages do we have? Thanks for 11/11 portal, as well as. Okay, cool. That's too much. Too much. What messages do you have for the 11/11 portal and the full moon in Taurus? Ancestors, angels, spirits, guides. What message? Any other cards? Any other messages? Ancestors of crystals and materialized energy frequency. What messages do you have? Please thank you. Please thank. We have one more. Please and thank you. One more crystal card. Thank you. Okay, cool. I flipped over on that. So I have my crystal card. I'm going to keep on going. And I'm going to pull from my Isis Oracle deck as well. I love this deck. Definitely has powerful messages. Ancestors, angels, spirits, guides, divine feminine, divine masculine, source, the most high, all in all, I am, the I am. What messages do you have for the 11/11 gateway that is currently open, and the full moon in Taurus that comes tomorrow in the middle of Mercury retrograde, smack dab Scorpio season? What are the energies? What messages do you have? Alrighty. Are there any other messages? Any other messages? Any other messages? Okay. That was a lot. You fell. Okay. A lot of cards fell, but I feel like I need to take these all. Let me get this last one off the floor. And I'm just putting them in the order of how they fell and how they were placed. And I guess I'm doing a lot of talking today. Alrighty. Just checking my view. Can y'all see these? I don't know if anybody's even watching. So, alrighty. And let me see. Double checking on something. And last, I'm going to pull some cards from the tarot. This is my Art Goddess, Afro Goddess Connection Tarot deck. It's my favorite. I love it. So I'm definitely going to use this. It definitely gives me a lot of good messages in doing my readings. Alrighty. So let's see. Y'all can show. I'm gonna move my candle up a little bit. I don't know if that helps lighten up the space a little bit. I feel it may be a little dark. So let me see. Ancestors, angels, spirits, guides. What messages do we have for the 11/11 portal? Full moon in Taurus, Mercury retrograde, Scorpio season. What messages do we have? Oh gosh. Okay. You feel first. And you feel second. All right. Keep on going. What messages? Any other messages? Any other messages, please? Thank you. What messages? One or two more cards. Okay. Alrighty. Bottom of the deck. Okay, that's a lot, but they may all tell a story. And of course, I'm gonna go one by one. And I said I wasn't gonna be on here too long, but we'll see how this goes because I do want to give the message. All right, so the first deck in regards to my crystal deck. First card we have Tourmalinated Quartz. I know I have one. I do. I have a Tourmalinated Quartz tower. I love it. And it asks, are you a slave to technology? Are you being bombarded by too many electromagnetic frequencies? And it says, amplify the protection from these draining forces by reconnecting with the earth. Take periodic breaks from electronics and re-energize yourself. And the angel is, because it's an angel crystal deck. Maybe I should like hold it over here. I don't know if y'all can see it in the camera, but it's called the Angel of Energy Fields. So definitely be mindful and protect yourself. Protect your energy, your environment, your surroundings. Know what you're picking up, especially when it comes to technology. We're always glued to our phones, our laptops, our iPads, our Wi-Fi, constantly being bombarded by these frequencies, which are man-made. So you definitely need to be mindful of that. Be mindful of the energy that you have around you. Like, it's okay to take some time to pause and to reconnect with that which is natural, because we're constantly bombarded by that which is artificial and unnatural and man-made, and that's not healthy for us all the time. So definitely need some balance. And the next card I have is Chrysocolla. Is the crystal. I used to have one, I gave it away. But it says, are you dealing with an inflamed or unbalanced situation? Do you have imbalances in your body? Balance your emotions through journaling, exercise, and healthy communication. Take care of your body, mind, and spirit. Yoga and meditation are beneficial. And this is the angel of balance. So we have energy fields and we have angel of balance. And I can already definitely say that it's just simple, like, do everything in moderation. Don't spend so much time with technology and not enough with Mother Nature. Don't spend so much time that you're in your phone that you don't communicate with the people, the human being, the bodies around you. Don't be so focused on work that you don't play, that you don't relax. You know, take stock of your environment. Take a look around. See what can go, or see what can utilize less of your time and your energy and your focus, because where your attention goes, your energy flows. And if you're putting it into things that don't serve you or your highest good, or they don't serve your ultimate divine balance, then naturally, by nature, by polarity and duality, they're going to feed your imbalance. They're going to throw you off kilter. So be mindful of what it also, and it says balance, but it talks about being ready, being regular and balanced in mind, body, and spirit. Like, be mindful of what you watch, what you read, what you eat, what you consume, who you communicate with on a daily basis, what you allow to plague your mental realms and your thought forms. Because everything serves a purpose. Everything, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what you consume. All it knows is that it has consumed it. It has been fed, and it will feed. Like, it's just going to go into your pool of your hidden self, and it's going to be there. So be mindful of what you're putting into yourself. But also know, as an alchemist, you have the power to transmute any energy, be it high vibrational, low vibrational, positive, negative, whatever you want to describe it. You have the power to transform anything that's not of your highest good and find the beauty in it and transform it to your highest good. Okay? So I'm going to move on to the Isis Oracle. Here we have the Mother of Life, nourishment of the Golden Grain Mother. I can already tell this is like a feeling of tapping into your divine feminine. It could also speak to the balance. Maybe you've been pretty masculine, been on the go, been giving. Maybe now it's time to sit back and surrender a little bit so that you can receive. Been through some trying and trifling situations. Maybe you need to rest so you can heal. If you've been planting seeds, it's time for you to sit back and allow the harvest to grow. Like, stop watching that pot of water boil, if that makes sense. Allow the process to take place and trust the process. What comes next? Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. It could also be like you may be trying to enhance your spiritual knowledge, your spiritual eye in communication. That you may have a connection, you may be coming into a point where you're feeling very connected with other worlds, high vibrational worlds, ancient worlds or realms, or interdimensional worlds or realms. The Lady of the Stars, the Priestess of Sirius. So maybe you're coming to a point that's a part of the divine feminine as well. The divine feminine is receiving. You could be receiving a lot of knowledge at this time, a lot of downloads coming to you at this time from higher realms. For example, one of my favorite crystals is Moldavite. First time I held it, like, instantly I knew I was getting a download, a channel. Like, the way my body felt, the heat, the energy that it brought me. So you could be coming into a time, you may not be a priestess, but you may be somebody that speaks truth to power, speaks life. You may have a message that you need to deliver in this time, or a message that you need to receive first in order to deliver it. It could be an ancestral or a spiritual connection, a spiritual bloodline that you're coming into knowledge of. And as Priestess of Sirius, a lot of people understand they understand Sirius to be the home of the melanated races on the planet. Like, the Dogon tribe and Mali has a lot of connections to Sirius and knowledge that's been passed down from the Sirius star system. They even say weed comes from Sirius. That's another story, another topic for another day. But definitely higher divine wisdom and channels coming into to probably heal, to nourish you and nurture you in what you feel you've lost. Let's see what comes next on that one. Yeah. The next card is Divine Destiny. This is saying, like, this is your destiny. It's the path of the divine warrior. Probably the information that you're getting, what you're going to be needed to go forward. You may be at a time where you're searching for your destiny, or more commonly stated, like, your purpose, your divine purpose. What were you put here for? I wouldn't even say what were you put here. Why did you choose to come here? Why did you chose? Why did you choose to come here? Why did you choose to come back to earth? What was the point? And your answers are coming from your mother life, from the great mother, from the divine, from the all, from the waters anew. Your answers are coming from this higher realm where you used to be. You're going to be a priestess. Kuja, chill. Talking to my cat. But it's your destiny. Whatever you're walking into, you may not be a actual priestess in this lifetime, like physically called a priestess, but priestess-like, a seer, someone who prophesies, an evangelical, somebody who speaks higher truth and more powerful truth, something that you just can't read in a book. Cujo, stop. It's your destiny. You're walking the path to your destiny, but right now, like, you need to clear your energy field. Watch out for things that are draining your aura. Watch things that are blocking you, that are hindering you from receiving this higher knowledge. Turn that TV off sometimes. Cut off Netflix. Get off the phone. You know what I'm saying? Stop entertaining lower vibrations that aren't serving you. It's throwing you out of balance. And if you're not in balance, you can't receive this high vibration that's coming into to walk your destiny, to walk your path. Ah, okay, cool. And then once you do, the last card, Truths Unveiled. Definitely searching for truth of who you are. If you've been asking these questions, who am I? Why am I here? What did I come here for? What did I come here to do? It's coming. The answers are coming, but you have to clear your energy fields and get back into alignment, into a state of balance, so that the mother of life can send you the information that you need to receive, that you will fulfill by going out and fulfilling your divine destiny, giving this information. You will uniting with the angelic self. Definitely. Becoming the priestess of Sirius, becoming a lady of the stars. You are about to become one with your higher self. But you can't come into balance and come into one with your higher self if you keep being distracted from what doesn't serve you. It doesn't even have to be anything physical or tangible. Tangible. It could be your thoughts, toxic beliefs, shit that's still weighing you down, shit that doesn't serve you anymore. Like, it's time to let it go. Because there's a revelation. The subtitle in this card of the message is The Revelation of Isis. Truths Unveiled. Like, it's so much that's probably getting ready to come to you. Either it's already started making its way, or it's on its way. But you are about to become one, become holy. If you've been feeling incomplete, if you've been feeling as though stuff isn't right, the way things are going, it's not working out for you, you don't like how things are going, and you know that there is more, there is. You are right. That is your higher self, like, tugging at you. Like, I don't have kids, but you know, you have like a little cousin or a little sibling or your child, and they're trying to get your attention, so they start tugging on your hand or your arm, like, hey, like, that's what your higher self is doing. Your inner self, your inner child, your higher self, your angel, whatever you want to call it, is like tugging at you, like, hey, come on, let's go over here, let's try over here, let's do this. Because it knows where you need to go. It knows where you need to be. It knows what's coming next for you. And it's about to be something so dope and so grand. It's about to be what you're seeking for, and probably haven't even sought enough for it, because you probably didn't even believe it was real or that it would happen. So it's time. You need to clear out the energy. I'm going to use my little bone I found. Clear out the energy so that you can come back into a state of balance. Okay? You need to get back into a state of balance so all this can flow. So the great mother, you can become in your divine feminine essence, receiving the divine inspiration that's coming from these higher realms to put you on the path of your destiny and reveal all truths that you need to be, so you can be one with your higher self. You can be an angel here on earth. Simple as that. Beautiful. Moving on, I'm going to go with the tarot. First card, Nine of Swords. I don't know if you can see it. Nine of Swords. And then next to it is what flipped over, and it's very interesting. This was the only card that was upright. This is the Daughter of Pentacles. This is also like the Page of Pentacles. I want to see them all. Five of Swords. God of Cups, which is the King of Cups. Strength. Okay. And the last card, the Moon. And what do we have tomorrow? A full moon in Taurus. And at the bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. So let me just take a second to look at this. Look at the common themes. And let me see what the story is. Okay, well, definitely I can already see a common theme between the Isis Oracle and Tarot. And that is these two cards, Truths Unveiled and the Moon. Because the Moon can it's like the subconscious mind, deals with everything that is hidden. It deals with secrets and illusions. Definitely feel like something is going to be revealed to you. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not even be a month from now. But whatever it is, whatever seeds that you are planning right now, is definitely going to yield some truthful unveiling. Okay? I don't know if you could see the cards. There are definitely some truths that are going to be coming out, truths that are going to be revealed. Hey, Cujo. Hey, Boopy. All right. So starting with this Nine of Swords, you taking some hits, you taking some L's, you you bore the brunt of a lot of shit, and it was it was all for a reason. Like, it was all for a reason. Because right next to it, I have the Daughter of Pentacles. But the way it looks, the Daughter of Pentacles, she's handing over her one pentacle to here, to this Five of Swords, this conflict. And I'm going to split it up because I feel like these three go together and these do not. So this is like a card of anxiety, depression, serious doubt, and worry. See, this person, she's in a very vulnerable position, fetal almost, with Nine of Swords aiming right at her. And then next to her is the Daughter of Pentacles, and she's handing over her one pentacle to this. Like, that didn't even look like a situation you would want to give something to. But that's the message that I'm feeling from these first three cards, is that's what's left you hurt and anxious and in pain, is the fact that you've been constantly trying to give of something of worth to you, something of value, be it your time, be it your talent, your essence, just your presence, giving it to situations and series of conflicts. It could be being around, like trying to give it because there's this group of women in the back. So trying to be in circles, a group that you really don't belong in, that you really don't mesh with, that you don't vibe with, trying to force yourself so that you don't be alone. It could also be relationships. It could also be that you, in the past, you gave up yourself too much. So now you don't trust it. Now you speak ill of it. Now, because see how she's licking the sword and it's causing herself to bleed, but she's doing it to herself. It's like, maybe there's a point of acceptance where you have to realize you did it to yourself, but everything is ordained in this universe. Is divine. It was for a reason. It was a learning experience. You had to gain strength. Hence, this card is right here. You had to go through certain things. You had to go through this mental and emotional trials, which goes back to like this mother life. You've done so much. And that could also speak to this angel of balance here, because it says there are situations in your life that is inflamed or turbulent. So have you been through, or are you going through troubled waters? This right here says you are, but speaking of troubled waters, right here next to the situation starts with the God of Cups, the King of Cups. This is self-mastery, mastering emotions. Excuse me. This is mastering in yourself, being divine. And see the waters that he's sitting on, all turbulent, rocky waters. The seas are crashing, but he's not moving. He's got his staff in one hand and his chalice in the other. Never spill your drink. He not spilling no drink. He's got his tool of power, and right next to him is strength. And I love that there's a woman holding the lion in this card. Okay, like, all that you went through was for a reason. Okay, if it was like friendships going south, or even if a friendship or relationship, family issues going south because of something that you did, especially if it was something that you said, forgive yourself. But like the God of Cups might even be saying that, like, forgive yourself. Like, you needed to learn. You needed to go through certain experiences to know how not to be, to know what not to put up with, to know what not to settle for, in order to know what to be, what to do, never to settle, like what you are worth, to know your worth. You are gaining and have gained so much strength already from the depression. It could be suicide attempts. I even get like being suicidal here. Like, you've already done so much. Like, take stock on how far back you came. See this queen walking up her path? There was a path before. She walked all of that. Be mindful of that. Show time, show appreciation for what you've gone through, and understand that we're in Scorpio season. We're in the seasons of the underworld, the winter, the fall into the winter. It's the underworld. We're going through shadow time. So if you're going through some emotional shit, that's a big reason why seasonal depression is real at this time of year. Because planetary wise, cosmically, we're going through the underworld. We're here to dig into our closets and pull out all these old skeletons and shadows that we've held in there for so long. But the Two of Pentacles is interesting. This is at the bottom of the deck as well. Two of Pentacles, the wings. You normally have two wings with a balance card up here in the crystal card. Two of Pentacles deals with balance and maintaining your frame, while juggling a lot. You probably juggle a shit ton. And this infinity symbol, I've been seeing that today with all the pictures and the memes of 1111, the 11 and 11. So to me, I feel like this may be a card of the 11 and 11 energy that's going on right now. But if you've been through a lot, if you've been through a whole lot, heal. Allow yourself some time to grieve, allow yourself some time to heal, and be thankful for what you went through, because you made it through and you came out stronger on the other side. You came out more beautiful on the other side. Look how this lion is resting in her lap. She doesn't have to subdue it. She doesn't have to force it. In her natural feminine divine essence, divine feminine as well as for men, in her natural nurturing essence, this powerful creature feels safe in her lap. I also see when it wakes up, he'll go to war for her. He will protect her and she will protect it. It is balance. Again, what we talk about, balance. That lion could also rep that inner strength that's within you. The lion is asleep. Remember I said starting with the Mother of Light card, you've been on the go so much. You've been in your masculine energy so much, going and giving and doing and putting out. It's time to rest and be in your feminine so that you can now receive everything that you've been asking for. You can give it time to come to you. You can receive all the answers to the questions that you have. And it's coming. If you ask for it in this moon, it's coming. The moon is here to reveal things to you. Maybe the shit that you didn't receive that went south for you, it went south for a reason, because it might not have been for you. So even acceptance is a thing. Accept and let go. Acknowledge what you're feeling at this time. Be present in your existence. Be present in your now. Acknowledge it all. Understand what you are feeling. And then ask yourself why you are feeling it. Once you get that down to it, accept it for what it is. And then let it go. And know that you're not there anymore. And that you've moved so far on, okay? So be mindful of your space. In a time of space and rest, you need to have people and things around you that benefit that, not take from it, okay? So be mindful of your give and your take. But I feel now it's a time to rest because you're getting ready to take so much. So much is about to come in. If you've been doing a lot, just trust that it's coming. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself, my loves. All right, so that's the end of the reading. I hope it resonates with someone. If it doesn't, I don't care. If nobody watches it, I don't care 2 times. Then it was a message from me. I appreciate you. Hey, Angelic Soul. Oh gosh, I'm about to get off. I just finished. But hey, Angelic Soul, thanks for watching. Yeah, so this is the end of the reading. I definitely hope it resonates. I hope you get something out of it. If you like it, like, share, and subscribe. You have a good night too, my love. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.